Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most beneficent. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine and enjoying your days. Today I'm going to teach class 7 and our lesson is about writing a narrative essay. So dear students, get ready, roll up your sleeves for enjoying our today's lesson. Before jumping to the exact prompt for writing, we must revise all the important points like keeping the topic in mind. We will organize the related information and jot it down in the paragraphs. Each paragraph must hold the information which can be in favor or against the topic. My dear students, as it is a narrative writing, so don't forget to use the personal pronoun I because you are involved in every action and happening. And as you know that it's a narrative, so what are the prerequisites of a plot? Right, you're very intelligent. It's an interesting beginning, a dramatic middle part where the story has a climax, and a proper ending with a satisfying conclusion. Moreover, sensory detail for the reader's interest's sake are essential to create. The use of proper language, absorbing vocabulary, few dialogues, action, and suitable climax, and a good resolution at the end will add spice to your piece of writing. So, let's start. Ta-da! If time travel was possible. Today's topic is this one. Let's start with the introduction. You definitely would have traveled around the world, out of your city, around the countryside, through nature, and the natural scenes would have inspired you to roam in there. But this time we are going to narrative essay about traveling in time. Now this is quite a debatable topic about traveling in time. Many novels have been written about this concept. Movies have been made and picturized, and laws of physics are still being explored for actual possibilities. Now, what do you think? Now, if you really have to imagine to create a piece of writing, think what would be your source of traveling in time. You may say to travel back in past or jump into future. What would be your right? Let's say that if you have to travel in time, what would be the motivation or a stimulating reason for such an action? Next, you have to think about one more thing also, that what other gadgets might be a help for you, like a time watch, time machine, or a computer system working on time lapse control. Or what else can it be? Moreover, you have to decide about the day, date, time, or event which you will select to visit the history. So, girls and boys, deeply explore your mind and search out if you really have such a yearning for time travel. Here comes the most interesting part of the narrative essay writing. Guess what? Right, it's the middle part time, where you have to introduce the character and their problems, or an event to witness while traveling in time. Don't forget that here you can develop the plot here by selecting one or two reasons that why would you travel. For your ease, I have mentioned various ideas out of which or other than these you can select to write the main body. Like if you want to meet your late grandfather, or a national hero, or a famous star of the past, or if you want to meet a dear one whom you lost in an accident. You can also visit your past to watch the beautiful wedding ceremony of your parents. You can have a lifetime opportunity to revisit your previous school life, where you had memorable time with your loving friends. How captivating this idea would be if you go back and see the world with least science and technology, how simple and beautiful and modest it was. Remember to write main body in 2 or 3 paragraphs with pros and cons on the topic. Here you can add suitable sensory details like sounds, color, weather, or feelings. Use connectives, few dialogues, and interesting details. Remember, as I always say, show, don't tell. Draw the picture with your words. A series of events relating to complications occur here, where the character is challenged. The climax of the situation would occur here. To make your narrative more interesting, you can add your personal feelings. Did you really enjoy there? Or you wanted to alter the course of painful events like the first atomic bomb? To write more details about your experience in that time travel, you may take pictures, bring a memoir from past or future. You can also steer your time traveling vehicle into future, see what would be life after 30 or 70 years. Making a jump to visit your 80th birthday. Wow, that sounds so interesting to me. You may write about your observations, about that era, its culture, its dresses, their way of talking, their houses, their roads. How did it look like? If you would ask me, I would love to travel in 1940s to meet the national heroes. But come back, you don't have to go too far because yet we have to write a suitable conclusion. So it's time to write the ending of this narrative. Here in the conclusion, you already know that you have to sum up your thoughts, recollect the ideas, and resolution may occur from which you as a character will learn a lesson, or you can write your reflections here, or you may satisfy the reader with a suitable ending, or the ending can be a cliffhanger. The ending is effective, could be happy, sad, or startling. Do you really think time travel is really possible? Or do you believe that life isn't the past or future, it's today? It's all up to you. Now it's time for my most favorite part, and that is vocabulary for your narrative. You have to be very careful in selecting your words because you have to drape your thoughts in the best of clothings of words and phrases by selecting the appropriate connectives for the paragraphs, for the set of events or ideas. Not only that, sentence starters are really important for your writing. We have already practiced a lot in classes, but to help you out, a list is also given here, so you may get use of it. And definitely, strong words cannot be overlooked because you have to fabricate a beautiful piece of writing. Now it's time to travel. Let's pack your bags. In your imagination, you have to travel back or in future. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.